Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway Lifting Bridge. This item is really old. It was bought at Zany Branny way back in the day. However, I got it in the Thomas Hall for $35. Now, you'll notice too that this item is from 1996, and it's actually a year older than me. I don't remember seeing this item in stores, which is how old it is, because I didn't start getting into Thomas till I was about 2 or 3, and at that time I'm sure this was still on the shelves, I just don't remember it. Anyway, now that we've looked at the box, let's take a look at what's inside the box. Now this is brand new, it's sealed, it's never been opened before. And that's what's so crazy about this item, because of the age of it. I had a little bit of trouble getting it out there, but there's a lot of stuff in here. You'll see the pamphlets back there, including a warranty card. And this tells you about the survey that you can take and everything. I'm like, this is one of the first surveys, like now with receipts and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I'm going to take a look at the pamphlet in just a second, but it's a lot of cool information in here. It also gives information about the warranty, which of course is void now because Learning Curve is owned by Tomy, but that's a story for another video. Anyway, let's open up that brown box that was inside of the other box. You'll notice it's taped there. It's also got staples, and all in all, I'm excited to get this item. Because, like I said, I don't own much Wooden Railway. I've certainly started collecting it a lot more lately. But it's something from my childhood that I loved. I love Wooden Railway, but I never had the money to collect it until now. Now, when we open this box, you'll notice how it's packaged, and I thought how much care went into this. You'll see the cardboard on the sides there that hold it in, and you pull out the item, and every bit of the little smaller accessories are wrapped in this paper. And nowadays, of course, this would just either be put in a plastic bag or just put on top of it without any kind of protection or anything. You'll see those are stop gates for the sides of the bridges, and then there's also the track that's inside this paper here. And this is an older item, so this is Clickety Clack track, which is really cool. I'm glad that they include the 2 hill pieces. Nowadays, they don't even do that either. Moving on though, this destination is so classic, and back there is the green roof, also wrapped in paper. And one thing that was a little bit disappointing, because again, this thing is old. It's perfect condition. Put it down on there, it actually cracked the paint. But we'll talk more about that in a second. Let's look at the pamphlet. Now the pamphlet was included, and I wanted to show it because it is an important part of this item. It talks about all the other Thomas items that were available during the time that this item was new, and it's crazy to see how much is in here. Now this pamphlet is a little bit newer, so I believe the accessory is what's old, and then it just didn't sell, so they have the newer booklet inside. Either that or the logo was incorrect from there, I don't know. All I know is that this was in there, and it shows accessories, and it's cool to see stuff that says new, because this stuff that's new then is actually really old now, and it's just cool to see that. All of these accessories I got to see a lot as a kid at Books A Million and on the play tables at Barnes & Noble. It just brings back happy memories as a child, which is one reason I love Wooden Railway. It's not the most detailed line, it's not the most realistic, but it's very classic, and it brings back memories of childhood. One of my favorites was the grain loader, which you'll see there, and also the hospital was cool too. On the other side, you can see track and different things, different train sets, and it's really cool too because the James Goes Buzz Buzz set actually has a videotape with it. And if you notice over here, there's advertisements for other products on this side. Now let's take a look at this destination/accessory out of the box with no packaging or whatever. Now this is the green roof, and you'll notice that the spot of paint's missing there, and it's actually on the building where I pressed it down. You'll notice I pointed out there. The detail on this piece is really incredible. You'll see the brickwork detail that goes all around the model, and it's on the side there, and it's really cool. It's very classic looking, but it also fits the original series, I think, well too. You'll notice there's the watchtower, and the brick they even put on this side. That's going to be covered up by a track, but they still put it there. And another thing that I thought was cool is on the inside of that tunnel, or the bridge there, you'll see that they put brickwork. And nowadays, there's no way Fisher-Price would do something like that. You'll see it's also on this side too. And that window printing goes all the way around. Now Thomas, of course, or any other engine can come along the tracks on the top, or you can run them to the bottom. Now they can actually pass through without the bridge being up, which I thought was cool, but for added effect you can close those gates and just reel up the bridge, and you do that by turning the knob. Now it's a little bit stiff because this whole thing is wood, and then there's no plastic or anything in the mechanism, it's just wooden string, so it makes it a little bit heavy and hard to turn, but other than that it's cool. Thomas can be on his way now. And then after Thomas passes through the bridge, we can lower it back down to let traffic go back across. Just like that. And you'll notice there's also a little bit of weight to it, so it'll actually pull down by itself just at the end there. Now, this item is so cool. I am so happy to have this in my collection, and very blessed that I was able to find this. Like I said, I got this in my in a wooden railway haul. It included 2 other wooden railway items and then several other Thomas items, and I was so excited to find it. I only paid $35 for it, which this item alone I believe is like $80 on eBay, so I was very thankful that the Lord let me find this. Anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.